Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are making a no-bake cake. So no flour, no eggs, no oven, just a few simple ingredients. Starting with some store-bought biscuits, we will use a chopper to crush them. You can even use a Ziploc bag and pound them with a rolling pin. Just make sure it's not too fine. A little crumbly texture is what we are looking for. Transfer it to a mixing bowl to which we will add some melted butter. You can add it while it's still warm. It will simply help the crumbs to soak it up well. To this we will add a tablespoon of milk. You can add an extra tablespoon depending on how dry your crumbs may be. Check if the crumbs come together by squeezing it to see if it holds its shape. We will now take a serving dish with a 7-inch cake tin without the bottom and line it with an acetate sheet to help with the easy removal. You can find the link for this in the description box below. The mold does not require any greasing as we are not baking this cake. So you can go ahead and fill the bottom of the mold with the biscuit mixture. Press it down firmly, making sure you don't leave any air pockets. You can refrigerate this while we work on the filling. In a clean bowl, take cold sweetened whipping cream and whisk it up to a point where it forms soft but firm peaks. Set that aside and take another bowl with room temperature cream cheese and some icing sugar. The whipping cream already contains sugar and therefore I have reduced the sugar here. This is to balance out the sweetness and of course bringing out the little tangy flavor from the cream cheese. Whisk it for just about a minute to bring it to a smooth texture. This is the consistency we are looking for. Now bring in the whipped cream to gently combine it in batches with the cream cheese. It is important to use a hand whisk and not an electric one. This is to simply avoid over whipping the cream cheese mixture, as it may cause it to split and curdle on over whisking. And you do not want any kind of a lumpy texture in your cake. It is this cloudy-like pillowy soft texture that melts in your mouth and makes you want to go for seconds. And this is the consistency we are looking for. Now bring out the mold and let us transfer the filling into it. As a variation, you can also use some fresh fruit compote to give a little swirl in between the cream cheese for different flavors. Level it up with a spatula. And using a toggle or a knife, we will swirl it in the filling to remove any air pockets if there may be. This also leaves a beautiful pattern and you can also serve it as it is, with just maybe a dollop of fruit compote. While that's resting in the fridge, we will take some dark semi-sweet chocolate along with some thick cream and melt it over a very low flame. Make sure to stir constantly so we do not burn the chocolate. Now that's perfectly smooth and shiny, and it will also thicken as it cools down. It is now time to give our cake a good thick layer of chocolate frosting. A good quality chocolate can make a whole lot of difference in the taste, so make sure you get the best. Level it up and allow it to rest in the fridge for about 15 minutes. Our final step is the addition of crushed roasted peanuts, which not only gives a beautiful look but also adds a perfect crunch. Press it down gently to keep it intact. Time to demold the cake and finish up the rest of the decoration. Gently apply the crushed peanuts along the sides as well. This cake can easily serve up to 10 to 12 portions. And finally, allow it to rest in the fridge overnight. I know it's hard to wait, but trust me, it's totally worth the wait. Slicing into this cake gives me immense satisfaction knowing it has turned out really good. It's the one thing you simply can't get enough of. And when it comes to taste, you have got to try it to believe me how amazing it tastes. Even better than the store-bought ones, I'll say. Give it a try and let me know how it turns out in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.